The nation's longest-running traveling celebration of traditional arts, the National Folk Festival comes to downtown Jackson for the first time, November 7th through the 9th. A fun-filled weekend for the entire family, exploring roots, richness, and variety of American culture. Non-stop music and dance, folk life demonstrations, hands-on children's activities, signature Southern foods, crafts, and more showcasing the best of America, the best of Mississippi, all free. We'll see you in November. More at nationalfolkfestival.com.
Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, is the official companion podcast to the upcoming MPB original documentary, focusing on the life of Medgar Evers. The companion podcast, hosted by me, Rita Brent, will feature in-depth conversations, extended interviews, and exclusive archive footage not shown in the documentary. Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, video and audio episodes premiere September 18th. Find it on mpbonline.org or wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners, none other than Java Chapman and Kamel King, the best two men in radio.
Woo-ha!
They got you all in check.
Ain't nobody got me in. Joe, actually.
I know you probably can run a little list down. One little woman.
They got you all
another
in check.
Big woman.
Yeah.
There's a few people that got me in check, so let me slow down a little bit. Lee King checking me all the time. I'll be like, yo, I'm grown. He'd be like, yeah.
I wish I was there for that. I want to
No,
be
you
a
don't.
fly on the wall.
Do you?
It's intense.
No, it's not, because I concede very quickly.
So you want to see a man fold.
There you go. Right.
Well, y'all, we are back again on a beautiful Friday in the month of July. I'm so glad to be back with you all after, what was last week? Was it 4th of July?
You skipped a week.
Did I skip a week?
Yeah, we were here last week.
My brain just... I
You
don't
still
know.
at the grill.
I'm somewhere.
You still at the grill.
I'm still in New Orleans.
I know that's right. Your body's here,
I'm at
but
Essence
your mind
Festival.
is still
I don't
at
know
Essence.
where everybody else is. I'm still at Essence.
Right.
But it's so glad to be back today after a good week. Okay, yes, so you've got me back on track. Yeah, I went to Late Night with Rita Brent, but I'll get to that.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting me back where I need to be. But listen, I wanted to start out this show on a what's happening tip. So we're going to talk a little what's happening around your neck of the woods. First up is a great what's happening. It's the Mississippi Top Reads. And guess who got number 2 on the Mississippi Top Reads? Jacktown, USA, authored by none other than Kamel King.
Boom.
Look at there. Look at that there. Mississippi Top
Is that
Reads.
my name right there?
For the Clarion Ledger.
Is that my book?
I see an author. It says Kamel King.
Well, thank you, Lord.
Talk about your relationship with that author.
He's a crazy guy. I don't know how he does what he do.
I am so proud of you. How excited
Man, thank
you?
you. I appreciate the Clarion Ledger. Everybody that picked up a copy, please get it. It is, not because of me, but it is a piece of Mississippi history. Yeah, for sure. It's a deep dive in why Jacktown, USA is the center of America's music universe.
That's good stuff. I know Michael Ferris Smith, the Lay Your Armor Down, is at number 1, but I think the numbers got mixed up. This could be a typo.
I ain't gonna say that. Thank you, Clarion Ledger.
Thank you, Clarion Ledger.
Thank you, Clarion Ledger.
Kamel really does thank you.
Yes, most certainly. Thank you, Jolie.
Yeah, that is great. So Jacktown, USA has hit Mississippi Top Reads at the number 2 slot. So...
Man, and shout out to Republic Books, Mr. Frascona and Mike Frascona III.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so yes, like I mentioned before, I went to Late Night with Rita Brent.
So did I.
This was my first go at it. And it was the last show, the season finale of Late Night with Rita Brent. I had a time. It was great. My baby Kayla Thompson was there, hyping the crowd up.
She was great.
She's got so much. I mean, she has so much energy, and I couldn't even get to my seat good, and she just slid right in there and gave me a hug. So I love her. I love her very much. So good show. Yeah. The finale of the show is what I want to talk about.
Oh my God.
There was a surprise too at the show, but the finale of the show featured none other than Mr. Lee King himself, who has already been mentioned in the show earlier. Mr. keeps Kamel all in check.
For sure.
And he was there, and he actually bust a move on stage, and
Several
I was
times.
so glad I was there to witness it. Never seen him dance.
Wow.
For real. I've seen him move a little bit, but he danced for real.
Yeah.
And just congrats to your dad, and just the framework he laid for all of us here in the entertainment industry in the state.
Thank you so much. That is up under God, that's my idol right there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my man right there.
He did so good.
Yeah,
he did so
danced
good.
his little tail off.
He did dance his tail off.
He took up all of that in the jeans. He didn't pass none of that down. I hate dancing.
He did dance his tail off. Let me tell you a little bit too. I hate dancing as well. So let me let you in on some inside information. I was hit up to join into that Soul Train line that they had at the end of the show. They were like
the black gold line.
Yes, and they were like, Jermaine,
why you weren't up there?
Do you want to do it? And I said, yes. I texted him back. Said, yes, I do. And then I saw Tay Cheesy do 4 splits, right?
Yeah. 4 splits all in one sitting.
Because let me tell you, I got hit up a couple days before the show, so my brain was just like, what dance are you going to do, girl, when you come down this thing? And then Tay Cheesy did 4 splits, and I said, I'm not going up there.
She intimidated you?
Yes. I was like,
she can dance.
I have nothing.
Her and her pops.
I have nothing on that.
You should have got up there. You could at least did the robot.
I have
or something.
Nothing. I do not dance.
She split your little old heart down to the ground.
I do not dance. I am strong in a lot of areas,
not
right?
That way.
Not that way. And I noticed it one day. I had went with my mom, and Mom was like, "Come to this party with me. It's a work party." And I said, "Okay." And Mama got on the dance floor and started dancing.
Can she dance?
And I saw my mother, and I said, I know why I am the way I am.
Your mama better not be listening, or she'll spank your butt.
But she gets it. She doesn't matter to her. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside, and I'm proud of her for that.
So she danced, but she still had fun.
She still had fun.
You're thinking too much. Just get out there and do it.
I know. I saw me on that floor.
And you didn't like what you saw.
No, and I've been in tap before and other things, and they've played the videos back, and I've never liked what I've seen. And I've been teased before at homecoming dance because I use my arms too much.
What are the arms? Show the listeners.
This.
That is the funky chicken.
I know.
Why are you doing the chicken?
But something else is going on down there on the feet. And
Java.
And this is
Look
all
at what she's doing, the chicken wings.
I think we got a coordination issue. Like you have the use of your extremities, but putting them in a nice little coordinated area.
My brain watches people dance online, like boots on the ground and things. Yeah. And I try in my own little private space. Cannot do it.
You embarrass yourself to yourself.
You turn me around, I'm off. That's it. Wow. All right. So back to Late Night with Rita Brent. No more squirreling. Back to Late Night with Rita Brent. Congratulations are in order.
Yes.
Because the best of Late Night now with Rita Brent is going to be on Fox 40 this fall. Look at her pointing at the TV.
Yes.
Look at her pointing. I am so excited for her. That is coming to Fox 40, that they picked her up, that you'll be able to see all the best of the Late Night with Rita Brent. And she, of course, is a product of Mississippi Public Broadcasting.
Most definitely.
And we definitely love her here at this agency. So shout out to Rita. And then shout out to Nardo Blackman. You know Nardo.
Man, that's my guy right there.
I love Nardo. Nardo, of course, was at the show Late Night with Rita Brent, but he has a show coming up this Sunday.
Yes.
July 20th. I ain't even supposed to be here.
You ain't even supposed to be here.
That's how I feel sometimes.
Right.
I ain't even supposed to be here. It's going to be going down at Johnny T's Bistro and Blues Sunday, July 20th, 6:30 p.m. When it comes to bringing the funny, he knows how to bring it at every stage he hits. And he is such a funny guy just to look at him. When you look at him, you laugh a little bit.
Sell that out. You hear me, Jackson and Mississippi and surrounding areas? Sell that show out because Nardo's the next one up.
Shout out to Nardo. Yeah. He's one of the funny homies. What do they call him?
I'm not sure.
Hilarious homies.
Yeah, hilarious homies.
He's one of the hilarious homies, including Rita and Merk.
Oh, man,
Williams.
love Merk. Yeah. All three of them are dynamic.
He's part of that. Okay, so if you want to see the best DJ ever in life that you've ever laid your eyes on.
Where's DJ Jazzy Jeff gonna be?
I don't know. He's a good DJ.
He's a
good DJ, but he's nothing like the one I'm about to mention next.
Who the best?
It's going to be DJ Java at Union Market at Union Station. And none other than my boss, Java Chapman, knows DJ Java personally. So could you tell us what his set list looks like?
Though, see, that's the thing. There is no set list. You just go on the field. And you walk into the space and see how it goes. And we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But the best thing about this set is it is being shared with some other phenomenal DJs.
Yeah.
DJ Fifth Child.
Yeah.
AKA Big Nichols.
That's right.
Big who?
Big Nichols.
Not little ones.
Wow. I love that.
And not wooden ones either.
Yeah. Big Nichols.
DJ AD,
Okay.
AKA Adrian Dominic, artist extraordinaire, just a curator of the cool is what I call her.
Okay.
And then the GOAT.
Finger.
DJ Fingerprints. The GOAT, the DJ Fingerprint.
That's my guy right there. He is a GOAT.
That is. Okay, so Union Market, if I'm getting this right, Java, it's a vibrant open-air market and creative venue located in the heart of Jackson. It's designed to spotlight local artists, entrepreneurs, and culture shapers, right?
Yeah, and the thing about this Union Market, it's in the brand new renovated Union Station.
Okay.
So it's covered, it's putting a little spotlight on downtown Jackson. Shout out to the Jackson Redevelopment Authority. And it's a great space. It's been, some multi-purpose space. So if you just want to come and put your eyes on something new in the capital city,
that's it.
Tomorrow.
That's right.
Union Market, I love it, at Union Station, featuring none other. He's not here right now, but DJ Java is going to be at this event Saturday, July 19th, 3 p.m. It's nice to have a moniker that you can just lean on.
I know it.
He's
got, you really live like 3-4 lives at one time, and you do it so, collectively.
And then he's daddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a father and husband. He's a DJ that everybody knows, and he's a director up here.
Yep, and he's going to teach me how to DJ 45s. I'm just gonna say it on air because
I think Jermaine, we're on a side mission.
Wow.
we started a side quest.
We have started a side quest.
All you do is spin records.
That's all I will. Little ones. Little ones. All right. Here's what else is happening around your neck of the woods. Christmas in July Demo Day at the Mississippi Craftsman's Guild, Saturday, July 19th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. It's a summer demo day like Christmas in July, but it's going to be hot, but it's going to be good, though. They're thrilled to offer a wide variety of demonstrations from the artisans of the Craftsman's Guild of Mississippi. It's a fun, family-friendly event that everyone is sure to enjoy. The Mississippi Forger Council will be in the Forge studio banging away on hot iron. Magnolia Woodturners will be turning wood. Roz Roy will be in the pottery studio, and the Chimneyville Spinners and Weavers. That sounds like a dance clique. Spinners and Weavers, or a roller skating clique or something. We'll be there, but they're really spinning and weaving, though. Turning beautiful pieces of fabric into beautiful artwork. So you want to be there. There'll be music from 10 until 2 p.m. That's Christmas in July Demo Day at the Mississippi Craftsman's Guild in Ridgeland, Mississippi. And then finally, around your neck of the woods, Gospel takes center stage Friday, July 18th at 10:30 p.m. in Hallelujah, a celebration of Mississippi gospel. This joyful Juneteenth concert that was filmed by none other than MPB features the world-renowned Mississippi Mass Choir, who just recently laid down to rest in a celebration of life, Mama Mosey Burks, one of the anchors of the Mississippi Mass Choir. It'll feature the Mississippi Mass Choir and other local talents in a spirited showcase of faith and music. That celebration of life was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It was online on Wednesday. You can tune in all month long, though, as MPB celebrates the spirit, culture, and contributions of Black Mississippians in honor of Medgar Evers. And you can visit mpbonline.org to find out more. So here's what's happening. Up next, we're going to go to a little break, right? We're going to come back, and we are going to enjoy our sloth experience with none other than Chewbacca.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Chewy.
Chewy.
A.K.A. Chew.
The man.
The man. And trainer Stephanie Buckley at the Hattiesburg Zoo. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
The nation's longest-running traveling celebration of traditional arts, the National Folk Festival comes to downtown Jackson for the first time, November 7th through the 9th. A fun-filled weekend for the entire family, exploring roots, richness, and variety of American culture. Non-stop music and dance, folk life demonstrations, hands-on children's activities, signature Southern foods, crafts, and more showcasing the best of America, the best of Mississippi, all free. We'll see you in November. More at nationalfolkfestival.com.
At the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience in Meridian, we believe in the power of the arts, storytelling, and education, just like Mississippi Public Broadcasting. MPB connects communities across the state with quality programs that inform, inspire, and engage. Their audience is loyal and appreciative of businesses that support public broadcasting, which makes underwriting on MPB a smart investment. Join us in supporting MPB. Learn more at mpbfoundation.org.
Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, is the official companion podcast to the upcoming MPB original documentary, focusing on the life of Medgar Evers. The companion podcast, hosted by me, Rita Brent, will feature in-depth conversations, extended interviews, and exclusive archive footage not shown in the documentary. Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, video and audio episodes premiere September 18th. Find it on mpbonline.org or wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Welcome back to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flooding with my traveling partners Java Chapman and Kamel King. And let's get into our Hattiesburg Zoo experience.
Yeah.
We had such a good time.
Yeah, me, you, and Kennedy, boy, we had a great time.
We had a good time. We got to do a lot. We did the ropes course. We got to talk with the rep of the zoo in their beautiful gift shop. And then we got to, the ropes course, of course, was serious. We're going to give everybody all of the full a little bit later on in the year. But just ropes course, I was scared. Kennedy and I were both scared.
I can tell.
She was a little less scared than me.
I can tell.
But yeah, we did that together. And then we went and did the sloth experience, which was so amazing. But we're going to let everybody see that in just a second. But before that, here's what's happening around the Hattiesburg Zoo's neck of the woods. The Hattiesburg Zoo, of course, this year is celebrating its 75th anniversary, but they're rolling out 3 new animal experiences aside from the sloth experience that allows guests to get up close and personal with some unique species. So if you can, that's it. The Hattiesburg Zoo is rolling out these 3.
An anteater?
It is. So they've got the anteater feeding experience that is held Saturdays at 11 a.m. You'll enter the anteater habitat and have the opportunity to feed Fred, that's his name, and his daily diet through a clear graduated cylinder. So they've given you all the little things that you need for that. There is also...
need to come to my house and clear my yard out of them ant beds.
Right. He'll do it. There's also the South America Yard Experience. That's the capybaras. I think I'm saying that right. Capybaras. And yeah, you
capybara.
said I messed it up, didn't I? And alpacas. Those are the ones that spit, no? That's the South American... Got the wrong animal. The South American Yard Experience takes place on Sundays at the Hattiesburg Zoo. And you can hang out with the capybaras, and you can feed them a lettuce-based diet and more. And then the giraffe experience, that's reaching new heights. That takes place
Did you
Sundays.
Just No. We will not skip past that. Did you just say the giraffe experience is experiencing new heights?
It is. That
was corny.
Well, you should have heard my billboard because I said we were hanging out with Chewbacca. All right. Sundays, 2 p.m. is the giraffe experience. You'll love this one. You'll be led by one of the team members. You'll meet Sue Allen, Alberta, and Grace, all 3 of them in this one-to-one encounter. So we love the Hattiesburg Zoo. They give you some real up-close and personal experiences. Great. They're also calling for all young animal enthusiasts, junior volunteers for the Hattiesburg Zoo. July orientation and onboarding has begun and has limited space. Junior volunteers need to be the ages of 13 to 15. You'll serve as a habitat host, engage with guests, share animal names and personalities with the guests, emphasize the importance of conservation and the largest animal habitats, and you'll study animal behavior using ethograms. I don't know what that is, but you'll learn about that and more. So the Hattiesburg Zoo is opening up for that. And then here's what's happening around the Sloth Experience neck of the woods. I want to go ahead and set this up. Again, this features none other than my traveling partner, Kamel King, but his beautiful daughter, Kennedy King, at the Sloth Experience with trainer Stephanie Buckley. I hope you all enjoy this.
Look at the baby.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this baby.
I am in love.
That's so Look at this
Wow.
baby.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
When y'all come up to pet,
Okay.
you can pet him anywhere on his back. So don't touch his arms. I know you want to boot the snoot, but don't touch his face. He hates it. If a stranger came up and touched you right in the face, you'd hate it too.
Yeah.
So just kind of anywhere on his back.
Okay.
I will also give y'all some food to feed.
Okay.
If y'all want to come on the other side so I can kind of see.
No, you're
Yay.
good. Stephanie, look, I've got to ask you questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One, everybody, we are in the Sloth Experience right now.
Yes, we are.
If you don't happen to see this beautiful animal right here. But we're with Stephanie, one of the keepers here at the Hattiesburg Zoo. And Steph, I just got to know, how long have you been a keeper here at the zoo?
I've been here for about 13 years now.
Okay,
So I
okay.
started,
Oh, wow.
part-time, just working the petting zoo in college.
Okay.
And then once I graduated with my degree, a full-time position opened, and they said, hey, would you like to stay? I originally wanted to go into forestry, and I was like, I'll take a full-time job right out of college. And I've loved it, and I've
awesome.
just been here ever since.
That's awesome. Kennedy,
He is
you
about
got-
to break his neck trying to get one more snack.
Yeah, he's pretty much just here for the
Kennedy,
snack.
you got a question?
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Well, I'm a herpetologist, so I like all the reptiles. That's kind of what I studied primarily.
Wow.
So all the alligators, the snakes, the lizards, things like that. That's my study, kind of my favorite. But I take care of the ambassador animals, so it's all the
Okay.
ones that do come out and do this, and you get to pet. And if they come to your school, it's one of the animals that I've trained to do that. So I get to teach them to deal with being touched by strangers, screaming children, flash photography, all that fun stuff.
Right.
So I work with a wide variety. I work with mammals, birds, reptiles, invertebrates, all kinds of different things. So
Wow.
I get to do a whole bunch of different things.
Play, Stephanie.
What's the character of a sloth and the relationship between a caregiver and the animal?
Yeah, typically they don't really like to be touched. They're not snuggle animals. They live by themselves typically in the wild.
Even though they hug, they look like they
So
want to hug. all the
Chewy
time.
is different. He's
Okay.
a kind of a special boy. Y'all probably saw me carry him in. He was holding on to me. He has a time limit that he kind of just tolerates that because he knows food's about to come.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
You were walking fast, too.
Yes. So
Got
he's just here for the snacks.
Got it.
These guys are nocturnal. So imagine somebody coming into your room in the middle of the night, waking you up and saying, hey, will
You want some snacks?
Will you come
Yes.
meet these strangers for some Reese's?
For
and that's
snacks?
pretty much
Yes.
what we're doing, yeah.
So pretty. I mean, I just don't know anything about them. And where do they usually live?
So they're from Central and South America, and they're going to be way up in the trees, high up there. So kind of how horses have like extra tendons and ligaments that lock so they can sleep standing up. These guys have special tendons and ligaments that lock so they're hanging. They have actually found deceased sloths still hanging in trees because that's their natural resting position, is hanging upside down. So they're always up in the trees. They come down about once a week, and that is to go to the restroom. And they do all of their business once a week. It is a week's worth. It is about a gallon of urine at a time.
Wow.
Excuse me?
In one sitting, though. They get
in this body?
It's my favorite day of the week. But yes,
they get it done.
Everything they need to do all at one time.
Do they look
Isn't
relieved?
that amazing,
after?
Kennedy?
Do they look relieved?
They lose about a third of their body weight. So if you ask me how much the sloth weighs, I'm like, it depends on when he pooped last.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like me. Sounds like me.
Okay, so I want to know, mani pedi, like when do they need them done? Because their nails
Did
are
you just
so
say
long.
mani
Very
pedi?
long. For the most part, we try to give them natural perching, so not stuff like this. This is just the display. It looks very nice. But the perching in their exhibit is going to be natural branches and things. So as they're climbing, they're naturally filing those down.
Okay.
So they can kind of take care of themselves. But if they do get too long, we will trim them for them. They do need to stay pretty long so they can grab on, but we don't want them to get so long that they can poke themselves. We actually have to use horse hoof trimmers because they're very thick to cut those nails. And it's not their favorite thing, but with enough snacks, they tolerate it.
How do they defend themselves against predators in the
They're
wild?
stronger than they look, and they have, semi-sharp claws, but it's actually the teeth. So when he opens his mouth, you see those teeth right there? Those are very sharp. They're constantly grinding against each other and sharpening themselves, and they can bite if they want to. They can actually move fast if they want to. They just usually don't want to. Those teeth are naturally they'll kind of grab onto a branch and rip all the leaves and bark off. So they're made for just slicing trees open. And they can do it to you, too.
They can move fast.
Yes, they can move fast and very silently, oddly enough. I'll be in there cleaning, and I'll see him on the other end of the exhibit, and then I look up, and he's right there.
You're like, yo, Charlie, what you doing?
What's up, bud? Yeah. So they can move fast when they want to.
You tricked me. You tricked me.
It takes more calories to move fast, so they usually choose to not burn those calories.
You got a question?
It's
so surprising to have one here.
I know, that's just so cool that you work with the sloths and all of that. But when you do work as a caregiver, like, what's your favorite animal for, like, that job?
What she said?
Reptiles and snakes, so
That's
I take care of most of the snakes. Yeah,
That's just reptiles. Okay.
As far as non-reptiles, my favorite, we have kind of two favorite mammals that I like. It's our prehensile tail porcupine, sir. Our prehensile tail porcupine, Priscilla.
You like, come with the snack.
And our new skunk, Coney. I really love him.
I cannot wait to feed him. So that's what we're here to do, is feed and pet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will try this
All right,
first.
so
Are you going to feed him?
How I kind of put, there are no teeth right there at the front, so don't worry about getting bit. If you hesitate, though, and are like, oh, I'm a little scared, he will grab that with your hand and try to put it in his mouth, and we don't want that.
I don't want that.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't.
But put it right in his mouth. He wants you to do all the work, and y'all can pet him kind of anywhere down his back, kind of pet his booty mullet that he's got.
So cute, man.
Oh, man.
You so cute, man.
Wow.
And his government name is Chewbacca. We call him Chewy.
Come on, Kennedy, you get in there with the food.
There's two pieces there, and these are a couple of his favorites. We've noticed
Grab Kennedy on the food, Marissa.
if we
I'm scared.
there are no teeth right there at the front.
Right. Here,
Yep.
look,
You
let me
might
show
get
you.
slobbered on.
Look at him.
Oh.
Yeah, we've noticed if we just bring one snack, he gets bored. So I have to bring an assortment
I know that's
to
right.
keep him entertained.
You got to have different kind of snacks,
He's
you know.
so adorable.
Hey,
So
man.
we're getting some pears, some broccoli.
I know I
and
can't
some
own
potato.
one, but I really want to own a sloth and an otter all at the same time.
So I will say, of the
That's a
animals
lot.
in the zoo, sloths are in the top 5
hey,
smelliest.
man.
so they're going to stink up the
That
house.
urine sitting in their bladder for a week starts to ferment. So if you've ever smelled an outhouse that's been sitting out for a few days, that's kind of what sloth urine smells like.
Never mind.
Yeah, and it is a gallon of urine is not good for your carpet or your hardwood floors or anything.
He's more fur than anything.
Yes, so if you kind of think of a dog, their fur kind of grows from the back down. Theirs goes from the tummy backwards. Everything about them's upside down. And that actually kind of works like gutters and helps run rainwater off of them. They're also they're naturally pretty greasy. Most South American mammals are pretty greasy.
Like he must have had a bath.
Yeah, nope. That kind of grease works as a natural conditioner and keeps his hair nice and soft, but it also helps keep him a little bit water repellent because he's a little oily. All the South American animals are. So our anteater, jaguars, the tapir, they're just greasy. But it helps keep their hair very soft.
His hair.
I was gonna ask, can he see? Like, is his eyesight good?
It's not super great. They are nocturnal.
He's smelling us.
And so, we talk about dogs being colorblind, but they can see colors. They just can't see all that we can. Sloths actually do see in black and white.
Camille, you could really own a sloth. I think you'd be great.
I mean, there's nothing but love in my heart.
Sloth owner, though, like he seems like your type of animal.
And you massage as you scratch, massage and scratch.
They do have a lot of sensory issues. You'll notice we had to turn the fans on low. Any wind, they're very sensitive to feel. They're sensitive to noises and things. Even when I'm hosing in his exhibit, he can get a little stressed and upset.
Wow.
Very sensitive and kind of get overstimulated by a lot of things, and very sensitive to smells as well. He actually tends to like more masculine smells, we found. So he's an axe man. Old Spice guy, so he does like more masculine smells that he's a little bit more curious about.
I have sweated.
Oh, yep.
You are not a man. You said I have sweated.
I've sweated. My pH ain't made it yet.
You'll notice a little bald patch right here in his arm. He recently had his yearly physical done. So we do a physical on every animal and get blood and do blood work.
Man.
Yep, and so we had to shave his arm right there to get his blood drawn. So it'll go back about in time for us to do the next one.
He's so handsome. Okay, so do they, dogs are very emotional animals. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you said he's not a cuddler, but like with each other, species to species, do they have relationships?
So in the wild, it's typically, they don't really encounter each other except for one time a year, and that's when it's time to breed. The males will find the females, and then they will part ways.
So they just hang out alone?
Yep. So they really...
I'm like that too. I'm like that too, Chewbacca.
I would describe my relationship with Chewy. It's similar to the relationship you have with the Olive Garden waiter. You get excited when you see him coming, but it's because they got breadsticks.
Wow. I like that.
So there is a level of trust there. He knows I'm not going to hurt him, any things like that. And so I can do things that other people can't because he knows me. But it's usually because I have snacks.
Yeah. And that's what keeps him calm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Chewy, we love Yui.
That was classic. That's a T-shirt. I like that.
Chewy, we love you.
Do you want to do some more for you? We got extra.
Go now, for it, Kennedy.
Kennedy's going to rocket it in there, Chew. But
she's going to rocket it. You're like, whoa.
It's coming fast.
Let me chew it first.
Hair is really the sweetest thing they're going to get because if we give them anything too sugary, again, it will ferment in their stomach and their bladder, and that can cause problems. This is kind of a treat. They don't get this every day.
Is a wet nose signs of health
like a dog? It's kind of like a dog. Yeah, it's more of he just smells. Y'all smell funny, no offense, but y'all are different than what he's used to.
Excusez-moi.
And so he's just smelling a lot more, and so his nose will get wetter as
I'm telling you, Camille's
going
to own one day.
Would not work.
You feel
I
me?
think he is feeling
and
me,
you look at me in my eyes.
That's how the dog felt me at the aquarium.
I know you love me. We're kindred spirits.
Him and Camille are getting it.
Look me in my eyes, Chewy. Let's go home.
You're going to take that one
Just
home?
Give me snacks, man. So where's the food?
All right, next one.
He's about to pull the hand down.
Right, like, shh. He was going to put his, look, he was going to be like, see me.
So silly.
Going to put that hook on me. Shh. Do you like Cesar Millan? And they're like,
All right, Marissa, it's your turn to pet him. Let me see this camera.
You'll pet his back.
That's good.
Getting all over him. Okay.
Yeah, you just kind of anywhere kind of between his shoulder blades and his backside.
Scratch his booty.
You should feed him, Marissa. Feed him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He like, no snacks, no pet. We have seen Marissa turn into a 6-year-old right in front of our eyes. Go for it, Ken. Kennedy.
He's like, I like Ken. She just gets it done
Yeah.
quick.
I could get myself in this position.
And stay that way.
There's a question
Very
too.
I feel
flexible.
like it would stretch my back the right
That's a
way.
question. You know how we can't hang upside down like the blood goes to our heads? Does that happen with them?
Nope, their anatomy is made to be upside down.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
When I'm carrying him, that is a different position than he's used to. So imagine if you were being carried sideways for a while, it would kind of throw you off.
That's a great question.
This is his natural kind of resting position.
So when you brought him in, it's like
he was a
toting
little
us upside down. But
Yeah, pretty much. So he was just like, so that's another reason.
The blood's going
that
to
they
my
don't.
tail.
What's happening?
if it wasn't for these Oreo cookies
So
and
cute.
Doritos.
Stephanie, that's your name, right? Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't confusing with somebody else. Stephanie, I have had such a great time with you. If anybody wanted to learn more about sloths, just in general, just sloths themselves, where can they go? Can they visit the zoo website? Is there somewhere
We
out
have some
there?
information on the zoo website. You can come to our sloth experience, and I will rant to you all that you want. You can come visit us anytime. A good Google search.
What if I was to pet his chest?
There are actually some sloth sanctuaries in Central and South America that you can kind of look up. They can give information. You can donate to them and help out. They are working to save sloths in the wild and get their habitats. They don't really have a lot of natural predators. Really, the only things that eat them are jaguars and harpy eagles.
Oh, we don't like those.
But
we do, but we don't like them.
Their
hurting
biggest
them.
threat is us. And it's just, imagine
Because we're so
you have a territory and then you just make a road through their jungle and then they want to go from one tree to another. They have to get on the ground and they do not crawl
so
very
sad.
well. And so their biggest threat is just us or power lines. They see a power line, think it's a
They
branch,
wanna grab
and
it.
they grab it. So they're doing a lot of work to kind of keep spaces safe for them and kind of get their populations back up and
I'm
make sure people
glad
know about them.
Chewy lives here, so he don't have to grab onto no random power lines. Chew, you still
Did we
Chewy?
just shorten his name?
Yeah,
Like y'all been knowing each other. Stephanie barely can hold him, and now it's Chew.
Chew, I got you, baby.
So sometimes he's Baka when he's being a
He
pain.
eating, man. I have had such a great time with Chewy, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for telling us about him. And just thank you for the work that you do on a regular and helping with keeping the animals here at the zoo and just the conservation efforts as it relates to them and the knowledge that you hold. It's
Every day is different.
I know it. It's so immeasurable.
Never
and
know what they're gonna do.
You are a good snake wrangler. I can tell,
Thank you.
even though we're here with Chew. But thank you
I
again.
can show you a couple.
I know it. There's some back
I've got
here.
an assortment.
Oh wow! Now you can hold the snakes.
She giving green.
I'm always so terrified. But y'all, we have had such a great time during our sloth experience with Stephanie, the keeper here at the Hattiesburg Zoo. Up next, we're going to finish out everything on a beautiful carousel ride on this nice, beautiful carousel that they were gifted. We're going to learn about that. And then that'll just wrap up our experience here at the Hattiesburg Zoo. Chewy's hanging out. We're going to head over, but thank y'all.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood in with my traveling partners, Java Chapman and Kamel King. I hope you loved that little sloth experience. We had a great, great time.
Slothenstein.
I know it, Chewbacca. But in with us right now, we have got none other. Hailing from Crystal Springs, Mississippi.
You better set it up right now.
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Because you know if you don't do it right, I'm going to have to come behind you. So
I
go.
will stop
Come
now.
on, come on.
Pause.
And pause.
And I'm handing it over to you to introduce our next guest.
Woo! We have on air and in the building today.
Yep.
One of the best, we ain't even going to call him a blues man, artists, musicians, controllers of the stage, businessman, actor.
Okay.
Grammy Award winner, producer, engineer. One of the coldest man to ever touch a guitar and a mic. Dexter Allen.
Hailing from Crystal Springs, Mississippi.
and my guy.
I am so honored to have you here
Man,
today
let me tell
on
you
the
something.
show.
I need to bring y'all on the road to break me up every show just like that.
Kamel is going to definitely get it done. I'm going to set him up for it. He's going to knock it down. But I am so grateful to have you here on the show with us today. Just congratulations on all your accolades over the years that you have racked up, you have done here for the state of Mississippi. I mean, I've seen you play with your teeth.
Yeah.
So I know this is the real deal. And if you haven't seen a Dexter Allen show, you need to get to a Dexter Allen show. And that's what we're here to promote today.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And I am so excited to have Dexter in. He's part of Emerald Tiger, right?
Yes, he is.
The management.
One of the front runners.
One of the front runners. Kamel, tell everybody why Dexter, aside from the intro, is so special.
Well, because Dexter is one of the, you very rarely find an artist who is as great of an artist as a business person and as a person. Dexter knows everybody. He politics with everybody. He understands the music game, how it works. He understands business. So when you find somebody who can kill it on stage, most of the time they have no business acumen.
Yeah.
Most of the time they can't produce themselves. This man can do all of that. Produce his own records, play his own records, write his own records, but more importantly, he's one of the best people in this industry.
Y'all put the picture up right now of him playing the guitar with his teeth. Put the picture up right now. This.
Look at that. Oh, that is an iconic photo right there.
This right here. How do you feel about all of what Kamel said and just the mark you've laid?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank y'all for having me. It's always a blessing to be acknowledged in any type of way. I guess the thing is, I'm just me, you know. Years ago when I decided to be part of the music industry, because when you look at the music industry, it's a vast thing. I mean, that's the smoke, the mirrors, the fans, all this stuff. But then there's another part which is called the music business. Now that's the part that gets you paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you look at the grand scheme of things, success in the music industry stems on your business knowledge, you know, because it's pretty much 10% talent and the rest of it is business.
That's
It's about the boardrooms and making alliances and friendships and so forth and so on. One hand scratches the other. It's still business, regardless of what it is. If it's digging earthworms, there's an earthworm business somewhere. Someone's selling it, making money in it. So you got to kind of get in it and look at it. Okay, how can I find what works best for me, you know? And that's what I've done. Outside of the talent, you know, God gave me that, you know, a little country boy from Crystal Springs. You know.
I've talked about this before over the past few weeks, because we've had a lot of blues artists in. It has to be a rite of passage that you came up in the church, or possibly your father was a pastor.
Oh, he'll stomp down quartet musician. Stomp down.
And that's part of your makeup.
Well, and I think that's what makes Mississippi artists a little different from most. And I can stand firm on that, because coming out of the church, it's kind of like you're standing there in front of people and you want people to shout. You want to move them, you know, you want to move them. So, I mean, it takes you got to feel something. You got to bring it. You know, I've watched a lot of shows, a lot of great entertainers all over the world. And, you know, you can see, you know, how it rises. It starts here and kind of crescendos at a certain point. Well, the way I was raised, we don't have but one level, and that's on. It's just on. You know, you from start to finish, you come out there with a certain amount of energy, and when you're in front of a crowd, it's just a transfer of energy. So if it's a crowd that's sitting there, I mean, when I come out, if I'm on 10, now they got to get with me.
The lady who's standing in front of you right now,
she is on 10.
She's made it to 10.
Yeah.
So all night, it's just a transfer of energy back and forth, you know, but you got to bring it from the door, you know.
And you do. You don't mince away from it. When I seen you in Vicksburg, you walk right up to people.
Oh, yeah.
It's no mincing. It's like, you about to see me, you about to feel me, you about to hear me right now. And you're gonna love it.
Well, that's part of being, I guess you could say, an entertainer. You know, there's a difference. You know, certain things I kind of like. Okay, you would go to hear Nat King Cole, but you would go to see James Brown.
That's right.
Ooh, now you said something.
You
like
see
that.
what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So there's two different things. So every now and then you find that person that's that's good. That you can go see them and hear them.
Right, right.
They kind of got the total package there.
Talk
So
about, I want to know, when you picked up that bass at 12, what made you want to do that? 12 is a hard year. You going through changes and everything, and you wanted to actually learn how to play. For real, not for fake. I asked for a keyboard and learned how to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and put it down.
And you start collecting dust. Right.
But you kept going.
well, in actuality, I had picked it up before 12.
Okay.
My Uncle Porter, who was the person that's responsible for keeping me interested in playing guitar, he had started teaching me at probably age 9 or 10, know, and I was playing around with him. And when the opportunity came, my father's and he was in a quartet gospel group, and they lost their bass player.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, we need a bass player. And my uncle was like, hey, your son, he can play it. And they was like, nah, he can't play. And he came back and he said, hey, you want to play for the group? I said, yeah. I'm like, my dad ain't gonna let me play. He was like, come on. And I came out, I grabbed the bass, and they started, and I played every song just like their previous bass player, and they all stopped and looked back like, wow. I'm like, I had an ear. Whatever I heard someone play, I could mimic it. So I played just like that guy, that was the start of it. That was the doorway.
I love it. And then the doors open wide open. If we just fast forward, you got to play with Bobby Rush, of course.
Yeah.
Part of his band.
Yeah.
He's like a father to you, right?
Yeah, that's Pops, man. That's what I call him. I got a text from him last night. He's in UK touring with Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Okay.
Since he's been gone, he's probably, he and I always, even wherever we are, he gonna reach out, and I reach out. But yeah, that was, man. Well, I could say church was the catalyst for that because I was playing for St. Luther Church, which is a church here in Jackson, and that's a church that Bobby Rush is a member of, and he would be there. And when he lost his guitars, he's like, "Hey, do you play anything outside of the church?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I needed guitars, So that opened that door.
And then we've got the movie credit door. Get on up.
Get on up.
Yeah, get on up, man. I tell you what, it was a very surreal moment to first of all be cast for that part, and then to actually be on set. And that morning you get up and you go and you got your own dressing room with your name, and all that stuff. But the most important part was when that check came through that said,
I know that's right,
Universal.
I love it. One of my former coworkers, Dale Morris.
Oh yeah,
Dale was featured in Get On Up.
Yeah, Dale.
And when I seen him at the end, I was like, it's Dale.
Yeah, it's Dale. There were that particular movie opened up a lot of doors for a lot of Mississippi musicians.
Yeah, for sure.
There were a ton of us in that movie.
Good stuff.
I just talked to my partner Michael Brown, who I graduated high school with.
He was in there.
And look, and now where's Dexter?
I know.
In the book and documentary.
And here's the thing: fast forward to 2024.
Yeah.
You get the Grammy.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I still pinch myself. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I got it in a glass case, and sometimes I'm sitting there and I look over and I say, man, is that really real? And I have to go over and look at it again. I'm like,
that's my name.
Because it was something that I didn't, doing that project, that wasn't the focal point. The point was just, okay, let's do a good record. Let's do what we do, do a good record. And it just didn't hit home I was in Europe touring. I had a 5-week tour in Europe, and someone came out and said, hey man, y'all got nominated. I'm like, for what? And because I had forgot, it wasn't
on to the next.
That wasn't our thing. And when that happened, it was like things just kind of start stacking up and making sense. And like, okay.
And now we moving fast.
Okay.
So we moving into the Jacktown USA feature.
All right.
The new single that dropped June 27th.
That's right.
Hooked. Hooked is out on that Jacktown USA album.
Right.
That's dropping as well later on, right, Kamel?
That's right.
That's coming up later on.
Yeah, the full album will be out August 22nd.
August 22nd. So everybody can get all of those singles that day.
Right.
But yeah, congratulations on that feature. The book signing went nuts. I was there for that. So yeah, that was great. And then coming up July 19th,
woo!
Ground Zero
Y'all
Biloxi.
better get down there. Yeah.
Good stuff. Dexter, your
iconic Ground Zero.
Your photos are cold-blooded, honey. Hey, that velvet blazer.
He be dressing now.
That velvet blazer.
That's a little Emerald Tiger magic on there too.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what it is.
I love it. And what can everybody expect from this show?
Well, you know, this show is going to be.
Tad bitty taste.
Well, this show is going to be just a typical Dexter Allen show. It's nowhere like the last one. If you went to one yesterday, tomorrow's going to be something totally different. It's going to be high energy. It's going to be some blues. It's going to be some funk. It's going to be some R&B. It's going to be some soul. I might even do a little country.
And then look, coming up July 26th, you're going to be doing it again with the City of Soul, right?
That's right.
So we've got that one too. That's featuring none other than Eddie Cotton. Eddie Cotton's up there, Rashad the Blues Kid, Stevie J, Zach Harmon. They're all up there. So that's going to be going down. I'm going to be there. If y'all all going to be there, I'm going to be there. So that's going down at Dueling Hall. And then you've got Blues at the Ark coming up in St. Louis.
That's right.
Saturday, August the 9th, right?
That's right.
Look at you. Just sharp as a tack.
All over the place.
Just sharp as a tack.
That's right.
So you stay on the road. If anybody wanted to contact you, how could they do that?
Man, probably the best way, and I tell people this, is just, if you know my name, just www.dexterallen.com.
That's right.
When you go there, everything's there, thanks to people like, Kamel King and Chloe and all the Emerald Tiger.
And Big Darius.
Darius, yes. That's why I look so good. Those people.
Yeah.
They make me look real good. And, just go to the website, all the contact information's there, all the social media. And it's very important. Hey, follow me. Hey, if you're listening, follow us on social media. Dexter Allen.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I ain't hard to find. You just got to.
I follow and I support.
There you go.
And I support you so much. And I
Thank
you so much for coming on the
Yes.
show. Cannot wait to see another live event you do. Right. There's 3 of them stacked up, so you can see Dexter somewhere. But just thank you again, Grammy Award winner. I cannot be blessed enough to have you on the show. Listen, everybody, we've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you all for riding shotgun, and today's guest, none other than Chewbacca the Sloth. Trainer Stephanie Buckley from the Hattiesburg Zoo, and Grammy Award winner and blues legend, none other than Dexter Allen, for joining the show today. To submit an event or find out more information about these and what's happening around your neck of the woods, visit mpbonline.org. Click the community tab to view SIP events or email events at mpbonline.org. Next Stop is produced by yours truly for Java Chapman and Kamel King. I'm Jermaine Flood. Today's MMPs were Marissa, Abram, and Johnsy. Join us next Friday at 10 a.m. live at the Mississippi Trade Mart as we broadcast from the 2025 Mississippi Wildlife Expo. We're going to have fun there for another great trip here on Next Stop, Mississippi.